175 seconds. 170 seconds. 165 seconds. 160 seconds. 155 seconds. 150 seconds. 105 seconds.
That song.
Boss, is that you?
How in the...
A ghost in the sheep? She's drowning herself to stop the transmission.
Look! It's functional compensation. When the human brain is damaged, sometimes it recovers over time. Other parts of the brain take over the functions of the damaged parts. Mammal and reptile were patterned after different parts of the human brain. When those parts were assembled together into one, they must have become capable of functional compensation.
Her memories remained with her. Is this her answer? The song.
It's clearly not thinking rationally. It's not using its head. It's using its heart.
This is the fate she chose for herself.
The boss's innocence has been proven. Do you hear it, Snake? Do you hear the boss's song?
You saw it, didn't you? When you went to space, that there's beauty outside of battle. At last, I understand. In the end, it was you who put down your gun and chose instead to sing. They can all hear you. I know they can. and your will shall surely live on. That's what you wanted. So much that you gave up everything you had. But you couldn't achieve it. Isn't that right? And still, all you can do is sing. There's no peace to be found anywhere. And so, we can only keep on hoping. Hoping for the illusion we call peace.
You know, you have no fucking idea what happened. So, I saved, right? I saved my shit. So, the points should have been disappearing. So, what the fuck happened? Oh, have you ever played a game, right? Have you ever played a game, like, have you ever played a game where, you know, you thought, like, cause the game just turned off itself, right? So, when I was playing this game, I didn't know when I was gonna get that bullshit, and so so one day I was playing a certain game, and I don't know what that game was, but I can just describe how it went. So I think how it went, like, I was playing it for 1 minute, right? And then all of a sudden, like, I was buying a lot of shit. I was buying all this random shit, right? And then all of a sudden, I saved it, right? I saved it. I saved the fucking thing. So it's supposed to save what you have bought and shit. And so what happened, one day I turned on my game. November 24, 1974, the U.S. Soviet Union agreed to framework the Souls of the strategies. Holy fuck, I'm not reading all that. Alright, so pretty much, like, I was playing it, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking at the freaking thing, I'm like, something's not right, right? And I can't think of that game, but it gave me a negative, right? It gave me a negative 1,000, and I'm sitting here, what the fuck happened? How'd I get this to a negative 1,000 under a minute, right? After I restart the game. I mean, just turn it on. After I come back home from God knows where, I come home, turn the bitch on, and all of a sudden I'm like, what happened? And, like, I can't think of that game, but man, it fucked me up. So I had to go through all that shit to get my score that and made a backup file. Okay, cool. Alright, so that was more credits up the ass. So anyway, David Hayter! Hayter! What's up, Hayter? But anyway, I love this game. I love this game. It's just, what happened? I was at the end! What happened? Oh, God. Like, there's gonna be times I'm gonna admit that I cheated. And I cheated on Cuphead. But that was like way at the end because I could not deal with the 2 boss fights. The 2 biggest boss fights I could never fucking deal with because I know eventually I was going to give up on that game and never come back. And I wouldn't lie. I told I wasn't going to come back. I told I wasn't going to come back. And I only beat the game like last year ago, right? So September, October. So wait, whatever the game came out, wherever that game came out. Now wait for that year, and now I bet you guarantee I'm still not going to play it. So, but the game. Oh God, the game. That bullshit. Dude, I died right at the end. I mean, right at the end. Like when I get to the main itself, right, where I'm in the military base or what the fuck ever, I'm at that area and I'm getting right there with the things about to shut. Boom, I get killed. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then turn around, I redo it again. Second time, I get it down right, but I finally die at the end. Wow, they always do that fucking cliffhanger bullshit on you, and all of a sudden you don't die during the first part, you die at the ending of it. But then all of a sudden you come back, redo it again, then also you go back and fight the big, you go through all that bullshit with the rocket launchers and shit. Yeah, cause some told me to go back and redo it again and go back and go do certain missions that I haven't done, like the full-time recovery, all that one. And then capturing the target, or doing the tanks and shit. I went back and did all that crap, and also deep patching people, going back doing that shit for for a whole minute, going back doing that crap, and then turn around and putting everybody back in there like, swapping the people back and forth so I could buy more of my shit. And that's how I had that 1,000 or 11,000 or some shit like that. But then I was like, cause I saved it. I swear, I saved it. And then all of a sudden, I turned it back on after the bullshit you saw. Turn it back on. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this fuck you finger. Like, what the hell happened? And I ain't do nothing. I put the system down. Bitch said froze and turned itself off. It turned itself off during the main process. What the fuck happened? I didn't get it. And I played the game all the way throughout, and it finally crashes on me at the end. What happened? That's why I skipped it. Cause yeah, there was a game. Max Payne 3. All right, look at this shit. So when I was doing Max Payne 3, right? The one you do this shit, Max Payne 3, Xbox 360, the PS3 version. Yeah, that one. All right. So Max Payne 3. Guess what happened? All right. So I go to the game perfectly fine. The first time I do it. And then now the second time I go back, I get stuck on a certain chapter. I think it was like chapter 8 or some shit. I don't know, but it was like, where you gonna help Vasco, where he gets shot in the back of the head, right? That dude, yeah. And then you get this big huge SUV thing coming in. He jumps out of midair and goes do that thing. Okay, so right before that. So what happens? Like after the cutscene, bam! The game fucking freezes, and like the game just freezes and it goes off. Like, and so I had to freaking turn it off and turn it right back on, and then redo the game again, get to that certain scene, and then stop it, and then skip the cuts and skip the checkpoint. I had to go to a new checkpoint right after itself. Right at the end of the thing, so I had to skip a checkpoint where he goes through the big doors, and that's it. And continue from there, because like every time I try to go through the door, the thing could just go completely froze on me. So I bet you guarantee that was what Joel was trying to do when he gets to continue to new mission or whatever. Finally, it'll fuck me up. What the fuck? How in the hell that? You know what's funny? Guess what's gonna happen? You hear all this shit that's playing right now? Well, guess what? When I create this into a movie, I'm just gonna get the credits part. I'm just gonna go find somebody's video and grab the credits, which I can go find that right now. Grab the credits and just place it with mine. No deal. Fuck. That shit was stupid. Why did it do that? And I'm looking at my screen. Assassin's Creed, nice. Walkman. Who uses Walkman? I mean, back in the day, I could understand that. But for me, who uses Walkman? If that was me, I would not be using Walkman like that. Shit. Heaven Divided. Good song. Sing a song. Da-da-da. See, Metal Gear Solid 4. So this game came out right after Metal Gear Solid 4. Ooh, Zone of the Enders. Yeah, you know what's funny? I never played that game, but when I first saw it, oh my god, what was it made by Kojima? I was like, gotta get it. It reminded me of Metal Gear. When I saw the cover, I was like, oh, this has to be like a Metal Gear type of thing. So I grabbed the kit and put it, and I finally played it for a minute, and I was like, and I started watching somebody do a speed run, and I was like, ha ha, you're right, I'm not gonna do all that bullshit. Yeah, I'm just going about it, might as well just watch somebody do it. So, but yeah, so I get screwed at the end, which is okay.
Snake, you still here? Come on. Let's go back.
I'm not going back.
Huh?
I'm done.
Snake, you don't mean...
I'm done looking for the truth.
What are you saying, Snake?
I was wrong.
Come on, boss. Everybody's waiting for you.
She betrayed me, Kaz.
She what?
In the end, she put down her gun. And when she did, she rejected her entire life up to that point, including me.
What do you mean?
In giving up her life, she abandoned everything she was as a soldier.
And you consider that betrayal?
I won't make the same choice as her. My future is going to be different.
Then...
Yeah, that's right. From now on, call me Big Boss.
All right. So, now, back to what I was saying. Like I said, when I did this game, you have no idea. Oh, Jesus. Like, that's what happened to Max Payne 3. When I played it, I got to that certain chapter, I think it was chapter 8. And yeah, it's like, I could never go past that. So I had to stop it and go to a new checkpoint. So launch that checkpoint for where it launched at and launch it from there. And then it'll go play normally like it's nothing. Because it will stop during that checkpoint. After the second or third time going back and play that game again, it did that shit to me. So, but yeah, I'm just like, what the hell happened? Like, I could never understood why it crashed right at the end. The game betrayed me now. It betrayed me. Right at the end. Right at the damn end. It just betrayed me. It said, you know, Mike, you went through all that bullshit. Now it betrayed you. Oh! The game froze up, and then I had to come back and redo the game again. That mission. Just to just go through all that bullshit and get to that bullshit and then skip that bullshit and then finally get to the battle Peace Walker Battle 3. I'm about to say, never mind. Man. What's next up to this? Everything is like so quiet. It's not over yet. There's a cutscene at the end.
Got a sec, Snake?
What's up?
It's about Paz. You know she doesn't have any family. She got a scholarship thanks to Zadornov and was living at the dorms, but he was KGB. All signs are her scholarship came from the KGB too. Even if they let him go, she's not going to be seeing any more money.
It wouldn't have been much anyway.
So, I was wondering, what about letting her stay here for a while?
What does she think?
She says she wants to help out. It would only be temporary. She's still in shock. Right now, no one understands her better than we do.
Okay. But Kaz, don't take your eyes off her.
What do you mean?
It won't be easy getting used to this kind of life.
I know, Snake. I'm not trying to turn her into one of us. You should talk to her yourself later.
Okay.
And, Dr. Strangelove wants to come too.
Strangelove?
Well, she's out of a job now, and she'd have a problem returning to England. You can talk to her about it. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how good she'd be for R&D.
Told you one line. I told you. So, but yeah, I can go through all this and let them talk the whole entire time, and believe me, they do a lot of fucking talking through that radio shit. But then, because you heard where Kaz says, oh, if you don't give up, you lose a client type of thing. Yeah, I never talked to her from that point. Only talked to her to a certain extent. And then finally, we get the, oh, Kaz said da-da-da, but we didn't hear it though, because you didn't hear me play the part or whatever. So, I mean, you didn't see me play that part when I was talking or whatever. But yeah. So, what I think about this game after finally getting done beating it, after the bullshit, it was alright. You know, I'm not gonna say it was dope. I was gonna say dope, but I changed my mind. It's not dope. It's alright. Because it's just, I don't know. Like, I wanted to put more effort into, you know, these type of games where, you know, and give it the true results that it should be given. But to my standards, for what it did, you know, and me not figuring it out until way later on, you know, I give it, you know, it's okay, you know, it's like, it's not okay, I'm saying like it's alright to me, you know, it's okay, like, it's great, it's awesome, whatever. But if you hear the word dope as fuck, that means it's badass, fucking approval and all that type of crap. You get the fucking Pimp Smack approval, dead fucking serious. So if you see a Pimp Smack approval, that tells you dope as fuck. So, but yeah, it wasn't. It gave me problems. It gave me problems. There was certain things I had to go back and restart, and all that bullshit. But I didn't know. Like I said, it took me a long time to come back and redo this game, because when I first played it, you know, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I started dying left and right and shit, and I didn't know which guns to use. And then when it came to the boss fight, I did the same crap with the 2 rocket launchers, and that took a while to go through. And then I was like, and then I remember when I was younger, I said I had to do all the rest just to get the rocket launchers, just to get all this. I had to go through that bullshit again just to get this. And like, honestly, there's no cheat codes just to unlock that crap, unless you do something to your PSP after you get done hacking it. You have to do. But the only thing I did was hack it just so I can get free games. You know, that was nothing to it. I just want free games, and that was it. But that ending, you saw it. It froze and turned off my PSP immediately. After I put the PSP back down, it froze up. And I'm like, fuck happened? You know what I mean? So, but like I said, you know, the game was good. You know, I loved it. I loved it. You know, it's alright, but like, I'm not saying it's dope or anything, but, you know. So what did you think? What did you think about this whole entire gameplay? If you liked it and everything, please feel free to put a comment down below and tell me whatever. But, yeah, so if you want to see another PSP gameplay, which there will be another PSP gameplay, I'm letting you know, because I beat this game plenty of times, and I mean plenty of times. Is Hasumiku Project Diva. I know that shit's gonna be copyrighted as fuck. So I'm not even worried about it. It's all about living life. It's all about having fun. Because when, you know, have you heard the song "Let the Good Times Roll"? Because while you're living, you might as well let that shit roll. Because there will be one part at your life you're gonna see something that you're not gonna enjoy, and it's gonna be the end of it. You know what I mean? So let the good times roll by doing your own thing, by letting it roll as you're rolling with it. You know, enjoy life. Because if you don't enjoy it, how can you enjoy anything? It's like, enjoy the things that you do have, but appreciate that stuff that you got. Or how did T.I.? Don't be thankful for what you don't got. Be thankful for what you do got. You know, don't be getting all mad and say, oh, I don't got this, I don't got that, I don't got the type of stuff that you got. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Hey, when I first started off, I didn't have the shit that I had. You know, and like, and I don't have that type of girlfriend. I only have a girlfriend to even, you know, to have a first kiss or whatever with. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of shit. You know, but I have the stuff that I worked my ass off just to get. You know, and also getting, you know, help from my mom who can give me help me out with some of the shit. Like building a computer, that was me. You know, but my mom helped me to buy certain parts that I couldn't get at the time. But it was in the last stock, so I had to ask her, can she buy it? Then I pay her back immediately. So technically, I bought the stuff, right, by paying her back. But you kind of get your drift. So, but yeah, but most of this shit, most of it was all me at this point. Because the capture cards, all me. The HD PVR rocket, me. The HD PVR, me. The freaking Elgato, me. Dead straight up. The camera, me. The Nintendo Wii's, me. PlayStation, you get on. You can get on from that point. You know, it's just, wow, man. I tell you. Go ahead, put his ass to fucking Briggs, cause his ass is not getting out one damn minute. Is there credits or some shit? Sing us. I don't want to go back. I want the credits. I want the damn credits. Cause I'm not getting the damn credits, to tell you that. But yeah, it was pretty bullshit. So, I mean, I can't go back and redo this again just to get the credits and then let that shit roll by. But, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm talking too much. I've been talking for a while now. So, but, you know, and also for what you have heard from me explaining about the PSP situation, yeah, that's total been fixed. You know, after a while, it's just I haven't really uploaded any PSP gameplay besides the PSP hacking tutorial, and that was like the last couple weeks back. So, yeah. But anyway, if you enjoy, please put a like. You know, pimp smack the like button if you have not, and also if you're new to the channel, please pimp smack the subscribe button as well. And hope we're looking forward to another PSP gameplay, which is going to be Hatsune Miku Project Diva. And yeah, so anyway, I just want to say is, give me a second. All thing I just want to say is thank you, Piss and Pipette, so much for joining me. Now to be back to doing new Dark Mike play. Until next time, stay tuned for your new Dark Mike play. I am Dark Mike. Just have a Dark Mike gaming. Thank you, Piss and Pipette, for joining me. Better come back now. Here, keep your pimpin' strong and stay pimpin'. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. And March.